أعزائي المشاهدين، أهلا وسهلا بكم من جديد مع برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي. كما عودناكم في كل أسبوع نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات. قصة نجاح أتتنا إلى الدولة منذ عام 2011. Mr. Shiva, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
We are so lucky to be here with you in your company. Our team said to you, welcome in our program.
Yes, thank you very much.
And we would like to know about yourself. Who's Shiva, when he came to this country at the first time, and what he's doing at this moment?
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you, and we are humbled to welcome such a distinguished organization like yourself to be with us. I'm Shiva. I moved to Dubai in 2011 as a family member who was put here to take care of his family business. But myself and my family have always been very large believers and followers of the UAE and the beautiful leadership and the way they run the country. We've always wanted to be more and more part of the society and the business here. Our family business has been operational and running in the UAE now since 1995. When I moved in 2011-12, I had plans to do more things, better things, and as time went on, we stumbled on new opportunities, and today we are proud to say that we are the largest producers of B100. B100 is a 100%, possibly 100% replacement of diesel in all conventional engines, and made from completely generated waste. 1 ton of biodiesel as compared to 1 ton of diesel can save anywhere between 80 to 90% greenhouse gas emissions. And today we are based in the UAE. We have another facility in North India. The North India plant caters to the Indian market. The UAE plant caters to the export market as well as the local UAE markets.
Let's talk about the student career life. When you were a student and finishing from your Indian college, then you traveled to the European countries.
Correct.
Right? To continue your graduation.
Correct. So I did my high schooling in North India. I'm born and brought up in New Delhi. I finished my high schooling there, and at the age of 17, I moved to London, where I studied and did my global business management in Regent's College, Regent's Business School. I lived over there until 2011, and from there I spent 6 months in India and came back straight to Dubai, and then extended my good times here in the UAE.
It was easy for Indian guy to live in UAE from the first day, or it was shocked or hard to start your life here?
It was hard to first move and start living here, but I was always coming to Dubai very regularly because of our family business. So I was very well aware of the UAE and especially Dubai and the ways around. But obviously when I had to permanently move here, it was a bit of a challenge in the beginning. But UAE is very, I would say, a comfortable place and a good place for anybody to come and live. And it doesn't take too long to settle down.
The third generation of your family, that's you. You are the one who going for recycling field, right?
Yes.
How you choose it?
We always wanted to give back to the society. We wanted sustainability to be a big part of our family. We had many other options to go and to invest. But for us, biodiesel made the most sense due to our presence both in India and in the UAE. And today, biofuels, I would say the last untapped markets for biodiesel are probably the Middle East and India. And with that vision, we've been growing the business. Today, we are the largest biodiesel producer in North India and the largest biodiesel producer in GCC. In India, we're supplying to all the large oil marketing companies. In the UAE, ADNOC is, for example, INOC, they're all customers of ours. We're exporting to the European markets. In Europe, they have mandates. And that's what we're all pushing towards.
After the situation in the world and after COP28, now everyone talking about saving the earth and let's make it less of carbon. So your
Correct.
product is saving the earth, right?
Yes, of course.
How?
I think number one, first of all, you have to see that the waste we use is the waste that is, if you look at the entire life cycle, when you fry chicken at your home or in KFC or in McDonald's, you fry it in oil.
Right.
That oil gets dirty after 1 or 2 fries.
True.
And then that oil has to be thrown away somewhere, or it has to be given away. That is our feedstock. We buy that oil and we convert that into diesel. So first of all, we are taking a waste away, which could probably end up back in the food supply for humans, or it could go down into the gutter, into the drain, which is a large problem everywhere in the world. So we take that oil, we bring it to our facility, we convert that into B100 biodiesel, and we sell it to people who mix it with diesel and then sell it on the streets.
We know that to transfer the oil to the diesel, it needs a little bit of procedure and time unless it's ready. So the capacity of your factory, how many liters per day?
We produce anywhere, depending on the feedstock we use, we produce anywhere between 80,000 to 100,000 liters per day.
Every day?
Yes.
And we're talking about 100 employees that you know them. So how you choose them and start training them to be in this field?
So majority of the 100, so we have about 20 who are in the head office, and about 60 to 70 people who are directly with the production. They're all originally first trained in our India facility, in our India plant, where they're trained and then they're selected to come to the UAE.
So collecting waste, it needs approval from municipality to handle it and collect it, right?
Yes, of course.
So when you get this approval?
We got this, so we were not collecting it earlier ourselves. Now we have recently started collecting. Earlier we were collecting from people who were collecting themselves. We were buying from them, traders. But we only started our collection about 15 months ago, and that's when we got the license.
Great.
For one of our companies, yes.
Now talking about the field that it's not too much people work on it, but almost of the people understand it. So did you get any new machines or a new technology to how you recycle it, or the old stories?
Our technology is our own in-house made and developed technology. So we have the same technology both over here and in India. Exactly same plants. And obviously all the machinery, etc., has been bought from different parts of the world to come and create what we've created over here.
Future important. So what's the next step now?
We are currently under expansion mode. So we are expanding this facility, which should be, we're going into a technical break first Q1 of next year, where we will be increasing capacity here by almost 25 to 30%. And we have already in discussion to set up a bigger and larger plant somewhere in the UAE.
So let's talk about your customers. You are looking for the generators people or construction companies. What's the target that you are providing for this diesel you are?
So our product can be used as a blend in any diesel engine. The blend depends on obviously the warranties and the insurance that is provided to the machinery owners, and obviously their own motivation, a company's motivation to bring down their GHG. What is certain, and we are audited by the European government, who accepts our biofuels over there, that our product can save anywhere between 80 to 86% of greenhouse gas emissions. This includes bringing the feedstock and all the emissions to our plant. It includes all the emissions that we take off during production and all the emissions to send that material all the way to Europe. So the entire life cycle, we are approved to have anywhere between 80 to 86% greenhouse gas emission saving.
Great. So it's for the carbon or CO2, it's not too much same like the diesel that we get it from oil, from petrol.
It's very different. They're two completely different sources.
When we talk about the difference between you and your challenger in the market, so why we need to choose you?
Because we have a green product. We have a product that helps in cutting down GHG targets, your own GHG emissions. Today, for example, during COP28, Dubai government, UAE has very aggressive targets as a nation, but Dubai also has a very aggressive target that by 2030 they want to reduce GHG emission by 50%.
Right.
Now, I understand electric is the way forward, sector is the way forward, hydrogen is the way forward, but these technologies will take time to adopt. And for these targets to be met by 2030, the lowest hanging fruit is biodiesel, because that is something, infrastructure is already in place, product is available, you can start procuring, you can start blending, and your GHG targets start coming down from day one of consumption. So depending on the mandates and the targets, whether it's the government, whether it is the private organizations, everybody has their own internal targets now.
Your love of the earth or love of the life, or it's a business, you take this business, open it?
Of course, business is critical. In order for me to keep running the business, to have employees, to keep running their houses, business has to be a profitable business. So that is of course critical. But of course, why we got into this was not only the business angle, it was also the sustainability angle, the love for the earth, the love for life, love for our future generations.
Sure.
I just have a baby daughter now who's 13 months old. So seeing what's happening around the world with everything, it's always good to create something good for future generations.
So we can see the logo of Go Green recently.
Yes, of course.
When we talk about the person who built himself with his family business, so who built your character, or who's the person who give you or guide you how to live this life?
My father and my grandfather.
How?
They were big motivators for me. Seeing their work ethic, seeing the way they build their families, they manage everything, family life. I think that was a big motivator. And of course, just being a part of the Dubai journey, being a part of the journey of where the UAE is going, because I've always been, and my entire career has been based in the UAE. I've had very little work experience anywhere else. And just being motivated by the way the city is growing, the vision of the city, the laws and regulations of the city, the quality of life, we wanted to contribute. City has given us a lot, we would like to give back.
Business take almost of our time, so how many times does business take from your hours?
It's very difficult, especially now as a new father, but you have to manage. So I spend my weekdays here. We work sometimes on weekends, but it's a full day job.
Behind the businessman, there is a woman, you agree?
Of course.
How's she helping?
I think that's a question to ask her, but she's a big support. She's helped me a lot. Obviously, life is not one way up. There's ups and downs. And while setting up a new business, a challenging business, especially in the UAE, it's not been easy.
Right.
It's been quite difficult to set up such a big operation here in Jebel Ali, manufacturing, industrial operation. It took us a long time to get licenses, to get everything done. So that was a tough time, and of course it wouldn't have been possible without her, because she supports, she motivates.
Many newcomers coming to this country to prove themselves in this community or find their opportunity here. So as a businessman or people looking for job, they need an advice from the people who have fair enough experience. What's the first advice you can give it for these people?
Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. Find your motivator. Find what you believe, what you're good at. Dubai can be quite a challenge sometimes, but you need to have solid foundations and enjoy what you do. As far as you enjoy what you do, everything will be okay. But if you rush into opportunities that you don't understand, it's not the best strategy.
Finally, this country which gives us a concept, you cannot find it over the world, the security here. When we talk about UAE, we talk about country number one in the world with the safety. So starting from His Highness Sheikh Zayed, the one who built this community, and the son of Zayed make it number one in the world. So what you will say for your leaders and government for all this opportunity that we have?
No, I think one of the, progress and the way Dubai has handled the whole COVID, post-COVID war. I think the reason why the whole world is struggling and Dubai is growing is because of these policies that have now come into effect. The whole world wants to move here. They want to bring their offices here. They want to bring their families here. Why? Because over here you can sleep in peace at night.
Right.
Your kid can be out on the street and you know she'll come back or he will come back home on time, and not be in. Where do you get the safety? You don't get the safety in mostly all European countries now. You don't get the safety back home in India. So definitely all these policies, and just to give a good quality of life, all of that hard work done by our great leaders in the past is now all coming to show now during these tough times, and all of those policies have insulated Dubai from what's happening very close to its borders or far away from its borders.
When we talk about transportation in this country, talking about the concept that you are providing for this community, diesel. So did you have any contract with, or any future plan to have a contract with diesel vehicle for government?
Yes, of course, we are already, as I said, customers of ours are INOC, ADNOC, who have shown tremendous faith and who have their own targets for reduction of their own GHG. So they use our fuel for their own requirements. I think one thing that we can all work on to cut the GHG for the nation as total is to look at how to mandate biodiesel in the local markets.
How many years we need to do the systems?
We can start ASAP. We have production here. We have more plants in the UAE. We have enough feedstock. We have the demand. Infrastructure is ready. So if we have mandates to blend X percentage of biodiesel and diesel, we immediately start bringing down the GHG emissions of the nation. And that is something that we can start in a matter of months. It's not you need 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Electrification needs years. Hydrogen needs years. Biodiesel blending is something you can start in a matter of 2-3 months.
So Biodiesel, they are ready to expand anytime if the community need more.
Of course, anytime. We have good partners we are talking to. We have ourselves, we have our production, we have our feedstock. We are willing to increase capacity at any given time. Yes.
Mr. Shiva, from our side, we say to you thank you so much for spending your time with our team and welcome again in EMARATI program.
I would like to give a big thank you to all the leaders of the UAE. Thank you for everything you've done for this nation. All your great vision and policies have now started showing effect and doing a great job. And please keep doing what you're doing, and we will keep growing or trying to grow with the nation. Thank you very much, and a happy new year to all your viewers.
Thank you so much.
دفوتها لها غير وترحبهم فرحان